Hello, I'm Tiffany and welcome to the lock journey. I'm going to show you how to do some locks and stuff, and yeah.
You can't be Tiffany, you're too tiny.
Ew.
Anywho, so let's go all the way back to when I was in diapers. I said, "Mommy, I want dreadlocks." I'm kidding. I didn't think of dreadlocks until I was... When did I start thinking about it? Actually, my mom suggested it when I was a teenager because she said someone that she knew had sister locks, and I didn't know anything about sister locks. I just knew I didn't want it because the person she was telling me had it was an older person, so I was like, that's not a cool hairstyle. Fast forward like years later, I was thinking like maybe I should start wanting to get dreadlocks or look into getting it because I'm older now, and I thought it was cool that most people who grew them always grew them really long, like they were able to retain their length very well. So I decided that I was gonna get it done, and I talked to my mom about it, and she said no. Which I don't know why, because she told me sister locks before was okay, but then she was like, no, she doesn't want me to get these until I'm older. So I put it off for a few years, just put it on the back burner, and then I started getting into the loose natural stuff, because before I was just always wearing wigs and I was always wearing braids and stuff. So I decided that I wanted to start taking care of like my natural hair, because every time I had my wigs on, I basically didn't do anything with the hair underneath. Like I would take it like once or twice a month, I'd wash it, and before I washed it, or after I washed it, well, before and after I washed it, I would take the comb and I was just like ripping it through my hair, like strands of my hair, just ripping out my hair, and my mom wasn't okay with it. So I basically didn't know how to take care of my loose natural hair, but then I decided that I was going to take that step into taking care of it, and I realized like maybe a month into doing it that it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Although I was still wearing my wigs, it was still very time consuming to keep up with it, and I was like, there has to be a way around this. So I started looking into locks again, and I noticed that again, a lot of people that grew locks, they had their hair was like long and was flourishing and stuff. But at some point while I was researching with the whole dreadlock stuff, I realized that they can be combed out. I was like, this is so cool, Becky. Like, how did I not know this? I was like very ignorant to the fact that I thought once you have locks, like it's in. And if you don't want it anymore, you have to go just cut your hair completely bald. So when I found out that I didn't have to, that was such an awesome feeling. So I decided to probably go with it, but not really, because I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to make that commitment still. So I hopped on Pinterest and I was looking at a lot of blockers. I fell in love with a lot of people. I didn't realize that dreads can be so versatile and different, and that you can make them really curly. And when I was seeing like all these people, I'm like, gosh, I really want to do this now. But I still wasn't sold on it until I saw one of my favorite lockers, and her name is Danielle. And after I saw her hair, like I was like, this is it. I'm getting it done. I have to do it. I wasn't doing anything with my loose natural hair. I was just leaving it under a wig. I was like, why not get these dreads? Once I put them in, if I don't want it, I can always comb it out and I would still have the length. So it just kind of just all sealed the deal. Once I saw her hair, I was like, this is it. So one day I came home and I stood in the mirror and I did my parting and everything, and then I sat on my bed with the mirror, and it took me a few hours to do, and I just 2-strand twisted my hair and kind of left it in. My mom inquired about it like a few weeks later, what I was doing with it, because I just had the twist and we're taking it out, and she slowly realized that I was just getting dreadlocks. She likes them now, so it's whatever. Anywho, yeah, so that's how I got on my dread journey, and as the years gone on, I've come to fall in love with them more and more and more. I'm not saying that one day I won't comb them out, but the longer I have them in, the longer I would like them to stay in, if that answers your question. So yeah, I'm loving the journey, and I want to thank you so much for looking at this video. And again, if you guys are not subscribed to SebAtreyu, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, if anyone else wants to do this tag, let me know, because he put a whole bunch of people that he tagged, and I don't know if the people I'm going to say can be tagged or not, if they've already been tagged, and I don't want to do it over again because then it would just be weird. But do the tag, and if you do, let me know, or I'll probably find a video. Actually, you don't have to let me know because I'm always on YouTube. Anyways, bye perps!